came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
Our last leg of the journey leads us to the end of BC's Gold Rush Trail, Barkerville, BC. It's a frontier town 8.5 hours away from Vancouver. In 1861, Billy Barker struck gold in the region and started the BC Gold Rush. People from all over the world came to the Cariboo region, living their life one pan at a time. But all that ended and Barkerville almost became a ghost town. Today, it's a village museum restored to its former glory days, complete with a blacksmith, general store, and even a print shop.
This is like Disneyland for history nerds, like you.
So you folks, city flexers, you look like you're out of town here.
I think I fit right in. No, I got the hat. And,
Oh, the hat looks just fine, absolutely, yeah.
I'm from here, actually.
You're from here?
No.
I don't believe it, you've both worn off your trousers here. Must have been a long walk working your way to these hills.
Yeah, a
Definitely.
little bit exposed there. After.
Yeah, well you can relax now, you're in Barkerville.
Along with the restored town are interpretive actors who gave the ultimate Back to the Future experience.
Oh, Barkerville, it's a bustling town is what it is. Our first few years were a boom town, tremendous boom town indeed. Very, very large space, central to what becomes your province of British Columbia. But many people call us a ghost town in your time, but we're never abandoned. We have people here all the way through. The last full-time resident is here until 1979. So as we work our way through Barkerville today, you're going to see her not just in my time of our 1860s, but through her entire lifespan here. Do you folks want me to show you around town here?
Yeah, I like that. We like that.
Perfect. Well, let's start over here.
Sounds good. Okay.
Pam, is this what you thought 1900s was like?
I actually didn't have any idea of like how 1900 would look like. But then what I thought was, everyone's like so free, everyone has like big lands and like all the farms and animals. But probably not.
An interpreter and role basically means that we are aware of the past, we're aware of our present, and we're aware of the future as well.
Mr. Goldsworthy, aka Brandon Bailey, is an actor in real life, and he's amongst the youngest of interpretive actors at Barkerville.
Practice being in present tense all the time. It makes it very accessible for us to be historically accurate, and yet for people from your time to acknowledge what we're saying. And if a plane flies overhead, we know what it is, you know what it is. There isn't this big game of like, oh my goodness, there's a silver bird in the sky.
Ladies and gentlemen, join us as we celebrate the Cariboo Gold Rush right up the street here at Theatre Royal.
The shops today are functional recreations of some businesses that actually existed in the town at one time or another.
Since there's cake, is there coffee around here, like a Starbucks?
Star what?
Like Tim Horton.
Tim who?
Any coffee, uncle, at all?
Oh, we actually do have coffee, yeah. C. Strauss, right here. We're heading right towards it.
It's C. Strauss. It still starts with S. C. Strauss.
Good day.
Good day.
What can I do for you?
The shop was so cool. And I have just coffee.
So you'd come to a shop like this to get all of your supplies. All of the teas over here, you'd also have tobacco, you would also have flour, sugar, and you'd weigh everything out. So you'd come in with either an ounce of gold or measured out to about an ounce, and an ounce in our time is about $20 to the ounce.
Wilson, I'm going to need everybody in the photograph to stand absolutely still.
Stand still for how long?
7 minutes. This camera was all that was available. It will have to do.
Many of the characters are inspired by actual people that lived in the town, and live performances give guests a snippet of life back in the good old days.
Doesn't that sound important?
Oh. Most of us work in film and television as well, stage. A lot of us are writers also. And then we do this in the main season in Barkerville. So we get to hone our chops in a number of different ways, which is really exciting.
There we are.
If you look around us here, particularly up and to your left, you're going to see flags from all around the globe. We call this the Valley of the Flag. So we're part of the first truly global migrations where people are traveling from all corners of the globe to the same place at the same time to try and strike it rich. So we're actually right here in this valley an international hub. This is very much a global experience.
I think it's human nature to, chase for the money, even if it's far away. For example, in Shanghai, some of the districts, it even feels like you're in New York. And I actually have another kind of silly question. So since there's
no silly questions with you.
Since there's Chinatown everywhere, is there anything like a Chinatown or a China building in Barkerville?
Well, now that you mention it, absolutely. There's a Chinatown in Barkerville.
A building or actually Chinatown?
More than a building, there's a whole section of town. It's actually where we enter Barkerville, and that is our proper Chinatown.
Well, what I learned from the textbooks is because we knew that Chinese people came here for the railway, for this and that. But to be honest, having a Chinatown there for the Chinese people, that's not something I expected at all.
So right now, we're walking into our Chinatown. This is the southern side of Barkerville, and this is primarily where most of our Chinese residents are. But we do have Occidental residents on this side and Chinese residents on the other side as well.
In fact, at least half of the town used to be Chinese at one time. Many Chinese gold miners came from San Francisco or Old Gold Mountain in the 1860s. With them, they also brought their own fraternity, the Chinese Freemasons, or Hongmen. Historically, the Hongmen's goal in China was to rebel and overthrow the occupying Manchurian-led Qing dynasty. Oh no! But in North America, their secret society became a benevolent association, giving support and salvation to the Chinese workers, acting as a de facto government for law and order within the group. So in order to prove that you were part of the Freemasons, they actually have a special teacup matrix that you have to prove. And one of the ways to prove it is to put your teacups to show that you are actually a Hongmen.
Wow.
Yeah. Out of all 124 sites in Barkerville, the Chinese Freemasons building is the only one designated as the Canadian National Heritage Site, and it's one of the oldest buildings in Barkerville.
I feel that inside the Chinese Freemasons building was something out of the movies. You have this gambling area, you have this place where people smoked opium, and
everywhere was tiny though. But actually, the length is relatively short.
The Qigong Tong, or Hongmen, were an important part of Chinese Canadian history. They housed and fed their members, helped them remit money back to their families in China, and the society even helped bury and send your remains back home should you meet an untimely death.
What I learned today is that they're really to just put history into your face. It's even the actors, when you step in there, you feel like you're living in the era. You feel like you're doing some gold rush stuff. And everything was just so real. Even just go there for fun. It's an escape from the reality. You travel back in time.
My visit today makes me feel grateful that a passionate group of individuals dedicated their effort in preserving British Columbia's heritage. The experience is beyond just textbook teaching, but an immersive history lesson like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Now that we've gone for a walk,
good day.
Yeah? Good day to you. Good day. This is Mr. Hankin. He's one of my partners on the Barker Company, and he's one of our smithies here as well. I'm wondering if perhaps you'd like to wear some clothing from our time, working behind the anvil there, and bend some steel for yourself.
Very well done.